And now for more on this, I'm joined by our international correspondent, Afua Hagan. Afua, good afternoon. Thank you very much for joining us. So, international condemnation has mounted since Trump's statements on Gaza. What can you tell us?
Yes, international condemnation indeed, first of all, coming from the United Nations, who has warned that it's essential to avoid any form of ethnic cleansing and stressed that Gaza would be an integral part of a future Palestinian state. Now, Malaysia this morning said any proposal for forced displacement constituted ethnic cleansing and a violation of international law. Malaysia's neighbour, Indonesia, said it rejected any attempt to forcibly displace Palestinians or alter the demographic composition of the occupied Palestinian territory. Now, countries like the UK, Spain and Turkey have also denounced the president's plans, with Turkey calling it absurd. Russia, China and Germany also said that it would foster new suffering and new hatred. Now, Saudi Arabia, of course, have rejected this proposal outright, as has Jordan. Now, Jordan's King Abdullah is meeting Donald Trump at the White House next week on Tuesday. But Jordan, along with Israel, have rejected any plans to annex the land and displace Palestinians, and said Gaza recovery plans have to include the Palestinian people.
Okay, so how have Israel reacted to Trump's plan then?
Well, Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu gave an interview on Fox News yesterday where he praised the plan and said, you know, it's something that he absolutely would be interested in. It's something that should be done. And he said he basically praised the thinking of the plan, saying it's a remarkable idea. He said, I think it should be really pursued, examined, pursued and done, because I think it will create a different future for everyone. Now, the Israeli Defense Ministry has also told its military to prepare a plan, to allow any resident of Gaza who wishes to leave to do so. And of course, that is in line for Donald Trump's proposal for the US to take over the territory and resettle the 2.1 Palestinians who are currently there.
How likely is it that Trump's plan will happen, and what could it mean if for the region?
Well, this is the problem, is that it's against international law for the US to kind of just wade in and say, this is our land and we're going to turn it into the Riviera of the Middle East. And nobody wants to see that done by force. American people will not be keen on boots in the ground in Gaza. And we know that Donald Trump has sort of clarified on Truth Social that that wouldn't happen. He's saying that Israel would give the land to the US, but it isn't Israel's to give in the first place. But like I said, American people would really not want to see a repeat of the Iraq War in 2003, which did see boots on the ground. And also for this plan to work, which would mean the ethnic cleansing and displacement of these Palestinian people, where would they go? It'd have to be to the neighboring countries, Jordan, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, across the Middle East, and they are all completely opposed to this plan. So at the moment, it doesn't look likely that this plan is possible and can go ahead. And lots of people are thinking that perhaps this is just a way of Donald Trump sort of shaking the table and getting his Middle East neighbors to wake up and formulate their own plan for the day after the war is over.
Well, that sounds smart. But thank you very much, Afua, for bringing us up to speed on this. Thank you indeed.